Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. DOS here, and welcome back to this RWBY reaction. Last time we had Cinder going into the systems and putting some kind of virus in there. Very interested to see what that leads to. We also had Ruby fighting her for a bit, some good choreography. But then we also saw Pyrrha looking beautiful as hell in her red dress and heels. And we saw Jean fulfill his promise of wearing a dress. I'm so glad he actually did that. That's amazing. I'm pretty sure there was a ton of fan art of Jean in a dress then, after that happened. We are at episode, 7 now? No, 8, right? I believe we're at episode 8, so we're getting close to the end of this volume. We have 5 more episodes, including this one. So we are getting towards the end of volume 2. Before we get into this reaction, I'd love to know how you guys felt about volume 2 as you watched it or as it aired. Obviously, this has been a huge improvement on volume 1. Considering volume 1 had just shadow people as background characters. They still need to work on some of the animations, like the walking and everything. But we're at volume 2, and this came out in 2015, 14, something like that. Yeah, 2014. But yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into this reaction. All right, let's get into this episode. It's called Field Trip, so it's gonna be interesting.
They were here.
We are very much aware of that. Thank you, James.
Fantastic. You're aware. Now, are we going to do something about it, or should we just stay the course and
Uh-oh.
continue to ignore
My man's
what's
angry.
right in front of us?
Come in.
Sorry it took so long.
Ruby, here.
Someone accidentally hit all the buttons on the elevator on the way up here. It wasn't me.
Uh-huh.
Thanks for coming, Ruby. How are you feeling?
Okay, I guess. I'd feel better if my bad guy catching record wasn't 0 for 3. Okay, so that's the tone we're going for. Got it.
Ruby,
Poor Ruby.
I feel it's appropriate to let you know that I think what you did last night is exactly what being a huntress is all about. You recognized a threat, you took action, and you did the very best you could.
Thank you, sir.
Now, the General here has already informed us of the events that transpired last night.
All right.
Now that you've rested, we were wondering if you had anything to add.
Was anyone else with her? Did she look familiar to you at all?
I don't know. She was wearing a mask, and she never said anything to me. But I know she fought with glass. I don't think that was her semblance, though. Her clothing lit up whenever she attacked.
Save for the glass. That sounds like the woman I fought the night we met Ruby.
Embedding dust into clothing
Yeah.
is an age-old technique.
There it is. Spitting dust in clothing.
You think this girl's connected to Torchwick and the White Fang?
It's possible.
I love this office.
But we still lack the required evidence to link the two together.
Actually, I think I remember her saying something about a hideout or something in the southeast, just outside the kingdom.
Interesting.
You
I thought
little.
said the intruder never.
Thank you for your cooperation, Ruby. Why don't you go and spend some time with your team? You have a big day ahead of you.
Anytime.
And
Oh
before-
no.
Please try and be discreet about this matter.
Yes, sir.
Ozpin is very lenient.
What happened?
Well, there we have it. We send as many troops as we can to the southeast. Find out exactly what's going on and eradicate any forces that stand in our way.
Why must
Eradicate.
everything involve a triumphant display of military bravado? You treat every situation like it's a contest of measuring.
Linda,
Oh.
Well, he does.
she's right. As much as I too would love to end this situation once and for all, we must remember that this may go beyond Vale, beyond Beacon. And if this truly
He has a
is
point.
part of some master plan for which we know not the final move, we mustn't be so bold, nor can we risk the spread of panic.
You need to be more cautious,
Faithfully for years.
more
But if
methodical.
you mean to tell me that your plan is to merely hold the defenses and wait,
It is not. You're a general, James. So tell me, when you prepare to go to war, which do you send in first? The flag bearer or the scouts?
That was a risky move.
The scouts.
No, I think you handled it well.
I hope so.
I'm sure everything will be all right, Ruby. Oh,
Wait,
I know what will cheer you up.
wait a minute. Are they gonna send
I
them?
don't know yet. Dad sent it to us. I thought we could open it together.
Oh Jesus! Is this what I think? It is. It's the corgi. It's Sway. I love corgis.
In the mail?
I fucking love corgis.
All the time.
He's so
Follow
cute.
Your dog.
Are you telling me that this mangy, drooling
Oh, she's gonna fall in love with Zwei.
is going to live with us forever? Oh, yes.
Oh
yes,
my
yes.
God, Twice.
Oh, this is adorable.
Please keep it away.
He's so cute.
All first-year students, please report to the amphitheater.
Well, we can't exactly leave him here while we're gone for a week. Look, there's a
Oh,
letter.
fucking Blake.
Dear girls, I've got to leave the island for a few days, so I'm sending Zwei to you to take care of. Enclosed
He's
all the
so
conditions.
cute.
Love you both, Tai Yang.
Oh God.
What to do with that?
Well, that settles it. Come on, girls. Zwei will be here when we get back.
He's so cute.
So much we're going to be best friends. I can't wait to see you again.
Weiss is me right now. Oh, okay, yeah, cutie weedle patootie. Oh no. Oh no, Ruby.
Quiet, please.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Professor Ozpin would like to share a few words before we begin.
Today we stand together, united. Mistral, Atlas, Vacuo, Vale. The four kingdoms of Remnant. On this day, nearly 80 years ago, the largest war in recorded history came to an end. It was a war of ignorance, of greed, and of oppression. A war that was about much more than where borders fell or who traded with whom, but about the very idea of individualism itself. We fought for countless reasons.
He's like Steve Rogers. He's good at making speeches.
All forms of art and self-expression. And as you are well aware, that was something many could not stand for. As a result, those who opposed
Look, another Nora.
began naming their children after one of the core aspects of art itself, color.
Ah, that
Their
explains a
way to
lot.
Demonstrate that not only would they refuse to tolerate this oppression, but neither would the generations to come.
Okay, so that makes
It is a
sense.
trend that is held to this very day. We encourage individuality, expressionism, and unity through diversity. As I have said, today we stand together, united. But this bond cannot exist without effort. Which is why today, while the rest of the world celebrates peace, huntsmen and huntresses will work to uphold it. As first-year students, you will be tasked with shadowing a professional huntsman or huntress on a mission. Some of you may be taken out of the kingdom for several days. Others may work within the walls for the rest of the
Rescue,
year.
escape, premier defense.
But no matter which path you choose, remember to be safe, remember your training, and remember to do your very best.
Huh.
This is perfect. All we have to do is shadow a huntsman working in the southeast.
Yeah, we'll follow them around by day and give them the slip at night.
Let's check search and destroy. Here we go. Quadrant 5 needs Grim cleared out.
Well, it's in the southeast. Sounds perfect.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Any other ideas?
We mail ourselves there.
Well, that's one option. Unfortunately, we determined that the concentration of Grim was too extreme for first-year students. It seems that particular region is rather popular.
Oh,
In
Ozpin.
fact, I have the sneaking suspicion that the four of you will make your way there no matter which job you choose.
Whatever makes you say that.
still curious as to how you all found yourselves at the docks last semester. I'm interested to know how you really learned about a hideout in the southeast. And I certainly wonder why witnesses reported seeing robots and rose petals in a dance club some time ago.
Well.
I doubt I'll ever find the exact answers I'm looking for.
Oh,
So,
Ozpin.
how about this? Instead of waiting for you all to break the rules, why don't we just bend them?
Oh my God, Ozpin.
We won't let you down.
Hopefully you don't.
Professor.
Do not thank me for this. Teamwork and persistence have carried you far, but you must understand, the things that await you beyond the protection of the kingdom will not care.
He has a point.
Stay close to your huntsman at all times, and do exactly as he says.
So who's their huntsman gonna be?
He will be leading you on this mission, and he can have you sent back to Beacon if he finds your skills to be unsatisfactory.
Uh-oh. Who is it?
Good luck.
Okay. Thanks, Ozpin.
That wasn't exactly uplifting, but it's the truth.
It's gonna be tough, but I know.
So,
Hey, Team Coffee is back.
Team Coffee?
Velvet, are you okay?
Oh, it's the bunny girl.
I'm fine. I had Yatsuhashi
Velvet.
look out for me.
Your mission was supposed to end a week ago. What happened?
Nothing happened. It was just... There were just so many. Oh, but don't worry. You first years are just shadowing huntsmen, so you should be fine.
Right.
Oh, she's not a first
I
year?
should go. Be safe, okay?
We
Huh.
can do this.
Oh, apparently people like
We've
the
never
bunny
held
girl.
down before,
Velvet.
we're not going to
Velvet.
Start now.
Right.
Besides, it won't only be us out there. We'll be fighting alongside a genuine hunter.
And now that she speaks more, I can definitely tell the difference between her accent now.
Why, hello, girls.
Oh no.
Who's ready to fight for their lives?
Oh dear. Oh, the arts of Velvet makes sense. I want to see what this art is. Oh, I like the eyes. I wonder if Simrel ever got her art for one of these outros. Kashi. I like that. That's nice. Alright. On to our discussion then. Alrighty. So we got introduced to a new character, Zwei. The only reason why I know Zwei is because of Ruby Chibi. I've watched a little bit of Ruby Chibi, just because I had a feeling it wasn't gonna hold any spoilers for me. And I fucking love corgis, man. Corgis are my absolute favorite fucking dog in the entire world. And Zwei is so fucking cute. I just wanna pinch your cheeks and give him a big hug. Oh, I love Zwei. If I recall, I think they made a plushie of Zwei. I doubt they still sell it. But interesting. I didn't expect Zwei to be in a fucking like poster tube. It's fucking weird. But alright. So Ozpin is being very lenient with Team Ruby. He didn't really question Ruby when she gave the information about the hideout, even though Glinda noticed, like, you said she didn't speak, so how did you find out about this warehouse? But Ozpin seems to be very lenient, and he's letting them go on to this dangerous mission with the Grimm. From what I can tell from these thumbnails for the next 4 episodes, the last ones of the season, looks like this entire field trip thing that they're going on is going to be the end of the season. So this will be interesting. So they don't know who it is. They don't know it's Cinder, but my suspicions are correct. She does have dust-infused clothing, which I assume she would. I'm glad I watched that World of Remnant video then, because I didn't know that you can infuse dust into clothing until I watched that, and when I heard that, I immediately thought, oh, that's probably what Cinder has. So it was. That's good. Well, apparently she wasn't using her semblance. Have we? I don't know if we've seen her semblance yet. It'll be very fascinating to see it. Also, we haven't like had like the sports festival thing yet, so I'm wondering. I'm assuming that's gonna happen next volume then, since it hasn't happened at all. That's what I was hoping for. I thought it was gonna happen this volume, and like we're gonna get super like badass fights, kind of like in My Hero, but it hasn't happened yet, so I have to wait longer. But yeah, not a whole lot happening this episode. We did get to see Blake acting more like a cat, being standoffish from Zwei and avoiding it. I'm very much assuming that Zwei is in that goddamn backpack. Watch Zwei have a fucking semblance. Watch the fucking dog have like a badass semblance. So that we did a bit of lore. They were kind of oppressed and couldn't show individuality back before, and when the wars were over and stuff, they decided that they wanted to express their individuality even more, so they started naming their children and stuff after colors, which makes a lot of sense. It makes sense of why everything is called everything, like Ruby and Weiss and like Blake. Like they're all similar to like what they are. Like Ruby is obviously a gemstone, and like it's a type of like red color. Blake is close to black. Weiss is close to white. You have it's very interesting and very fascinating that they decided to name stuff after colors and have that individuality. That's interesting. There's not much more I can speak of for this episode. This wasn't really a super jam-packed episode. I have a feeling this is probably a majority of people's least favorite episode for this volume, just because it's so slow and nothing really is going on. However, I mean, it introduced the best character in the show so far, Zwei. So I'm excited to see where this next arc goes. But I feel so bad for Team Ruby. They're with the frickin' caffeine addicted professor. I don't remember his name, but they're with goddamn Joker, whatever he is. But oh well. Yeah, I'm excited for next episode. But if you guys want to watch the original episode, unfortunately, since the last episode was recorded that I did, Rooster Teeth has taken down all of Ruby from YouTube. Trailers and stuff are still up, but the actual episodes are gone from YouTube, which me personally I don't agree with. I watched like Red vs. Blue on YouTube only. Like that's where I watched it. And then I've been watching Ruby on the Rooster Teeth site because I'm a first member. But then I'll just watch it here. I have the ability I can just have it here and have the access to whatever extras there are. But yeah, I don't really support them changing where to watch Ruby. So I updated the descriptions to all my old videos to now lead to the episode link for the website. And from now on, all episode links will be leading to the website and to the actual episode that corresponds to. I do apologize for anyone that has a hard time accessing the app on whatever device you're on. There's not much I can do, but if you want to watch this episode without my face and my reaction and my voice, you go ahead and click that link down below. I do Ruby reactions every Friday if you're new here, so if you'd like to get notified whenever a new Ruby reaction goes live, you can go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell. Leave a like down below. Leaving likes or even dislikes really help videos and channels, so please, if you enjoyed this reaction, leave a like. And leave a comment down below telling me what that green-haired professor's name is, because I don't know if we've been told what his name is, and I'm really curious. Unless his name is like a spoiler or something. But besides that fact, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you all in the next video. And as always, hope you all have a good morning, afternoon, and evening. Goodbye, everyone.